You can still get your life back. Get your life back. It's real. Get your life back. Get your life back. Take a minute to reevaluate. Hey guys, this is Cheryl Howard. Welcome to my channel, Get Your Life Back, where I help you overcome barriers and propel into your purpose. Sometimes we have to take a moment in life. Sometimes we have to reflect over the things that we have gone through, the barriers. And what we need to do is position our mindset to move forward. And in order to do that is to uncover, discover, recover, all of that you have gone through. And so that is putting on a different lens, having a different outlook, learning the lessons that you've learned in every trial you've gone through. Even the Bible says it's through each trial that we learn. And so even though things happen to you that were not your fault, but you're still here, one of the mindset outlooks you need to develop is, I've made it, I'm still here, I have more life to live, I'm a survivor, I'm strong. And when you can reflect and evaluate what you've gone through to look at your strengths, what things have you learned? What talents have you discovered when you're doing this journey? Because even though we're moving forward, look back and see, because sometimes these things get hidden. Our true self, our core self sometimes get lost. And so you're rediscovering, you're finding your identity, or you're regaining your identity. So sometimes you have to look back and see, what were your core strengths before the journey of trauma, before the trials and the tribulations and the vicissitudes of life? What is your core self? Because when you find out or remember who your core self is, you will rebuild upon that. So your real true self, your values, things that you've learned, things that were taught to you, things about yourself, your passions, your joy. If you ever had a sense of meaning or purpose that you knew about, what is that? Because sometimes that's recovering what you thought you lost, your identity that was lost or forgotten or became blurry. But now that you're out of that dungeon, that pit situation, that tunnel, that cave, that prison, and you are set free, you are rediscovering who God already called you to be. And walking in your purpose and passion is part of your journey as well as what you came out of. Because that's the piece you're going to share with other people. But getting a new outlook. You know, the Bible talks about how all things work together for the good to them who love God and who are called according to his purpose. That bad stuff, see, God has a way of turning it around and using it for good. Working together, the good and the bad, simultaneously are working together. Because it's part of your story. It's part of what you've overcome. And if you take that time to reevaluate, you can, sometimes we have to reevaluate and reassess. That's part of changing the mindset. Yes, I've gone through that, acknowledging what you've gone through and how it affected you. You're not repressing that. But now that you're on the side of healed, as I always say, you are looking at how you can repurpose what you've gone through. So it's like how we say as believers, what the devil meant for evil, God is turning around for my good. That's a mindset change. That's a shift. That's a renewing of the mind. That's a transformation that's taking place. And with that transformed mind, that's how you're going to live the rest of your life. That's going to govern how you move in life now. No longer walking as a defeated foe, feeling like, you're no good, you're unworthy. You're unlovable. No, it's a new mindset. You're a winner. You're victorious. You see the shift? You're more than a conqueror. You're an overcomer. You're a survivor. You're strong. That's the language you need to start speaking. You have to change the language as well. Change your mindset, change your language. Redirect any negative thoughts, any disbelief, any cognitive distortions that you have co-sign with. Bury them today. You overcome barriers and you are overcoming more barriers. And it's strengthening you for each part of your journey, every level. Your mindset gets stronger, more positive. You're able to, when you can look back and see what you've made it through, it ought to push you forward and say, wow, if I made it through this, surely I can make it through this. What was it that got me through it? That's the revisiting. That's the reevaluating. That's the reflection. Once you reflect on that, you use that, you get back to that place that helped you to make it through. What is that coping mechanism that keep you, or that kept you, that helped you to maintain some level of hope or survival? And I know another thing, we have to know how to get out of survival mode. That's why there have to be a shifting of the mind, a shifting of the spirit. Then we can shift our behavior because we have a new mindset that we develop. Old things passed away, behold, all things became new. You are a new person today. That was part of who you were, or what you've gone through, because we have several parts. But now, you in a new season, you walk in a new part. And you're going to do a new thing because you have a new mindset, new spirit, renewed spirit, new behavior. You've broken old patterns. Some of you part of your journey is breaking bad, negative patterns in your life. Now that you've broken them, right? Now you're creating some new patterns. This is how you change your direction. You're going to create some new patterns, some positive patterns in your life. That's how you break generational stuff. You got to stop somewhere and break it. Then you have to develop new. The only way you can develop new habits and new patterns is changing the mindset and having a renewed spirit. And with God, you can do all things. Just wanted to plug it out there. So this is you redefining what your recovery is going to look like. Your recovered life. Your new life. New. All right. If you are not part of the Get Your Life Back tribe, I need you to subscribe. I need you to like. I need you to comment. Get in the conversation. I want to hear from you. Let's talk about it. If you have a story to share, and maybe you can come on a podcast and we can talk about it, because again, your story can bless somebody else who resonates with your story, who can identify with what you have gone through and are going through. And even if you are going through, but you develop a new mindset and it's keeping you focused and giving you a sense of hope and strengthen your belief, I'd like to hear about it. Put it in the comments. Let's talk about this, okay? Thank you for joining. I know you joined, because we're going to talk about some new stuff. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Get your life back. Get your life back.